The latest developments in Cowboys Nation have taken a fascinating turn, largely influenced by some moves from the San Francisco 49ers that are actually benefiting the Dallas Cowboys. When it comes to rookie contracts, it might sound surprising at first, but the signing of Alfred Collins by the 49ers has created a ripple effect in the contract negotiations for second-round picks across the league, including the Cowboys' own Donovan Ezaraku. Collins picked just one slot before the Cowboys selected Ezaraku inked a 4-year deal, worth just over $10 million with more than $9 million guaranteed. This deal is significant not only because of the amount, but because of what it signals for rookies picked in the middle rounds of the draft. Before Collins' contract was finalized, only a handful of second-round picks had come to terms with their teams. With his signing, the door is essentially open for a series of other second-round rookies to follow suit, including Donovan Ezaraku. The deal Collins got is notable because the guaranteed money is roughly 30% higher than what the 43rd pick from last year received, reflecting both the rising salary cap and the growing value placed on these players. Even with the salary cap influencing the increase, the guaranteed portion as a percentage of the total contract has seen a meaningful bump, which is crucial for players who want financial security early in their careers. This development gives the Cowboys a clearer picture of what to expect when negotiating Ezaraku's contract. Historically, Dallas has been pretty reasonable and straightforward when it comes to signing second-round picks. Their approach has been consistent, typically guaranteeing the first 2 years fully, with the remaining years less secure. This model has worked for them in the past and created manageable contracts that balance risk and reward for both sides. However, with Collins' new contract setting a higher benchmark, it's likely that the Cowboys might have to tweak their approach slightly, especially since Ezaraku was selected so close to Collins in the draft order. The expected timeline for Ezaraku's contract is before training camp begins, which is crucial for the team to get him integrated and ready for the season without distractions. Donovan has already indicated he doesn't plan to hold out, which should smooth the process considerably. He understands the value of getting on the field and learning the system right away. The Cowboys can also rely on procedural mechanisms, like waivers if negotiations drag, but those are just backups rather than preferred routes. From a financial standpoint, Ezaraku's camp might look at Collins' deal and ask for somewhere around $950,000 to $1 million, fully guaranteed, which is a reasonable ask given the current market conditions. The total difference in guaranteed money might seem like a lot for a rookie contract, but in the grand scheme of NFL salary caps and franchise budgets, it's a relatively small figure. NFL teams deal with multi-million-dollar contracts every day, so a difference of a few $100,000 in guarantees for a promising defensive player shouldn't cause major headaches. It's all about balancing what the team can afford and what the player deserves based on potential and draft position. Beyond the specific case of Ezaraku and Collins, this trend signals a broader shift in how second-round picks are valued across the league. The salary cap continues to rise year after year, naturally pushing up rookie contract values. But the guarantees are becoming more important as players seek more security. In an industry known for its physical demands and injury risks, the Cowboys have adapted their strategies accordingly, but this new data point from the 49ers will likely influence future contracts for players taken in similar draft positions. It's also worth noting that the Cowboys have seen a variety of guarantee structures in recent years. Some mid to late second-round picks have received the 2+2 model, where the first 2 years are guaranteed and after that the contract is more flexible. Others, like those picked higher or in different drafts, have had more years guaranteed, which reflects how teams weigh risk versus potential. With Collins' deal raising the bar, we may see Dallas and other teams push slightly more guarantees on their rookies, particularly when those players are seen as immediate contributors. Training camp is just around the corner, and the Cowboys will be eager to have their rookies locked in and ready to compete. Donovan Ezaraku is expected to be a key piece of the defensive front in the coming seasons, and securing his contract quickly allows the team to focus on development and game planning. The Cowboys have had good luck with their recent drafts, and while contract negotiations can sometimes drag and cause distractions, this year feels different. The pattern established by Collins' contract and the Cowboys' sensible approach should lead to a smooth resolution. Meanwhile, other second-round picks across the league are also feeling the effects. As of now, only a few of those picks have signed, with many still waiting on their turn. This slow signing pace is partly due to teams wanting to see how others' contracts set the market before committing, And the Collins deal finally gives everyone a solid benchmark. The ripple effect means more signings will likely come quickly, clearing the way for rookies to join their teams fully prepared for the grind of the season. All of this moves within the broader NFL landscape where rookie contracts are tightly regulated by the collective bargaining agreement. The salary cap changes yearly, and with it the value and structure of rookie deals evolve. Veterans get raises too, but rookies' contracts have strict limits. That's why the guaranteed portion is so crucial. It's the money players can count on regardless of performance or injury. For players like Ezaraku, having that security is a major step in their professional lives, allowing them to focus purely on football. There's also a psychological element at play. When a team offers a solid guaranteed package, it shows confidence in the player's potential and commitment to their development. That can help rookies feel valued and motivated. For Dallas, whose defense is always looking to build young, dynamic talent, locking down players like Ezaraku with fair deals is part of the formula for future success. Of course, contract negotiations can have their drama, but this year's scenario feels calm and calculated. Donovan's camp and the Cowboys are aligned in wanting to get things done quickly and efficiently. The pressure from agents to maximize guarantees and bonuses is real, but teams understand that overpaying for a rookie can backfire if the player doesn't meet expectations. The balance is delicate, but with Collins' contract serving as a blueprint, that balance is easier to find. Off the field, fans are already buzzing about Donovan's potential impact. Some rate him as a top 10 defensive prospect in this class, which only adds to the anticipation. The Cowboys' front office and coaching staff are known for their ability to develop edge rushers, and having Ezaraku signed early means more time on the practice field, more reps with the first team, and more opportunities to learn from veterans. That's invaluable in the NFL, where the transition from college star to professional contributor can be tough. Looking at the bigger picture, the Cowboys are clearly positioning themselves for sustained success by managing contracts wisely and building a core of talented young players. The draft is only the first step. Locking down these players with solid deals ensures continuity and reduces distractions. It also frees up cap space for veterans and other needs, balancing the team's short and long-term goals. So as the offseason moves forward, all eyes will be on how quickly Donovan Ezaraku's contract is finalized. Given what we've seen with Alfred Collins and the trends around rookie deals, the odds are in favor of a swift agreement. This will clear the path for the Cowboys to focus on training camp and the start of a new season full of hope and potential. In addition to the contract chatter, the NFL world is also watching some big veteran signings, like Von Miller joining the Washington Commanders. While that's a different story, it adds to the excitement and shifting dynamics within the NFC East, a division that never lacks drama or competition. But for now, the focus is on the rookies and the next generation of Cowboys defenders ready to make their mark. As the dust settles from the rookie contract scene, it's important to zoom out and consider what these financial decisions mean for the broader roster construction and the future of the Cowboys defense. The signing of Alfred Collins by the 49ers doesn't just serve as a benchmark for Donovan Ezaraku's contract. It signals a shift in how teams are valuing edge rushers coming out of the draft, particularly in the middle rounds. Edge rushing has always been a premium position, but recent drafts have shown that talent can be found beyond the first round. For the Cowboys, who have been building a formidable defensive line, locking down young pass rushers on reasonable yet fair contracts is crucial to maintaining a competitive edge. When you look at the recent history of the Cowboys' defensive front, it's clear that they've succeeded by balancing veteran leadership with young, hungry players. This strategy requires savvy contract management. Rookie deals allow teams to develop talent without the immediate financial burden of veteran-level salaries. Players like Micah Parsons exemplify how drafting well and locking in young stars can set a team up for years of success. Ezaraku is the next piece in this puzzle, expected to bring energy and versatility to a defense that is always looking for an edge, both literally and figuratively. The comparison between Collins' deal and what Ezaraku might receive highlights the complexity behind these contracts. While total guaranteed money is a headline figure, the structure and timing of guarantees matter greatly. Fully guaranteed contracts provide players with security, but teams often look to stagger guarantees to manage salary cap flexibility. The Cowboys' approach in recent years has favored guaranteed money front-loaded in the first 2 years with the option to move on after that if things don't pan out. This approach minimizes risk for the team, but also places pressure on the player to perform early. With the salary cap increasing year over year, rookie contracts naturally adjust upward. But the devil is in the details. The guarantees signing, bonuses, roster bonuses, and base salaries all interact to create a deal that must fit within the team's broader financial plans. For the Cowboys, managing these contracts while maintaining flexibility to pursue free agents or extend key veterans is a delicate balancing act. The higher guarantees seen with Collins' contract might push the Cowboys to slightly increase their offers, but they won't stray far from their proven models, because fiscal discipline remains a priority. From Donovan Ezaraku's perspective, this contract negotiation isn't just about money. It's about setting the foundation for his professional career, earning the respect of his teammates and coaches, and securing the peace of mind needed to focus solely on football. Rookie contracts can be nerve-wracking for players and their agents, because the terms determine financial stability for several years. Getting the deal done early is in everyone's interest. It allows for a clean start with the player fully integrated into team activities, training camps, and preseason games without distractions. The timing of these signings is crucial as well. With training camp approaching rapidly, teams want their rookies signed healthy and fully engaged in preparation. Delays in signing can hinder a player's readiness and disrupt team chemistry. Cowboys Nation, ever passionate and attentive, is eager to see these deals finalized so the young talent can get to work. The buzz around Donovan Ezaraku's signing will be a significant point of conversation among fans, analysts, and insiders alike. Beyond the rookie contracts, the Cowboys' offseason moves reflect a franchise determined to build depth and sustain competitiveness. The front office is acutely aware that the NFL's landscape is always evolving. Injuries, free agency shifts, and unexpected breakout stars can rapidly change a team's trajectory. Drafting smart and locking down young talent efficiently gives the Cowboys a foundation to weather those changes. Interestingly, the ripple effects of deals like Alfred Collins' signing reach beyond the Cowboys. Other teams with second-round picks now have a clearer market value to negotiate around. This could speed up signings league-wide, which in turn frees up players to focus on their rookie seasons instead of prolonged contract disputes. The sooner rookies get their deals done, the sooner teams can evaluate their roster strengths and weaknesses in a more definitive way. Meanwhile, the talk around Von Miller signing with the Washington Commanders adds another layer to the NFC East narrative. While Vaughn is no longer the dominant pass rusher he once was, his presence on the Commanders' roster still matters. The NFC East has historically been a fiercely competitive division, and any veteran addition can have ripple effects on rival teams' strategies and preparations. For the Cowboys, Miller's signing might not spark immediate worry, but it does add a familiar name to the division's mix. Miller's role as a situational edge rusher and mentor for younger players on Washington's roster is likely to be valuable, even if he's past his peak production. The concept of a veteran edge rusher transitioning into a mercenary role, signing one-year deals with contenders, is a growing trend in the NFL. Justin Houston, another veteran pass rusher, has taken a similar path, providing teams with situational pressure without the expectation of playing every snap or anchoring the defense. For players like Miller, this approach extends their careers while contributing to team success. For teams, it's a low-risk, potentially higher-word move, adding experience and depth to a key defensive position as the Cowboys move forward with their offseason, balancing the development of rookies like Ezaraku and managing veteran contracts. The organization's focus remains clear: build a roster capable of competing deep into the playoffs and eventually bringing a Super Bowl title back to Dallas. The front office's ability to navigate the nuances of the salary cap, rookie contracts, and free agency will be tested, but recent moves indicate a steady hand at the helm. Fans and analysts alike will be watching closely not only how quickly Ezaraku signs, but also how the Cowboys handle the larger puzzle of assembling their defense. Will they invest more heavily in young pass rushers, or will they look to veteran free agents to fill immediate needs? These questions linger as the draft class integrates into the team and veterans prepare for the season ahead. Beyond just contracts and signings, the chemistry and culture within the Cowboys organization play a significant role in on-field success. Players who feel valued and secure financially tend to perform better, and that includes rookies. The Cowboys have a reputation for fostering a competitive yet supportive environment where young players can thrive and veterans lead by example. Signing rookie deals early helps set that tone. On the other hand, the league-wide context is shifting. The NFL is evolving in how it manages player compensation, especially for younger players, who now have more leverage due to the increased media spotlight and collective bargaining adjustments. Rookie contracts are no longer just a formality. They are strategic tools for building sustainable rosters. The Cowboys are clearly aware of this and are positioning themselves accordingly. Von Miller's move to Washington is also a reminder that player careers have phases and adaptability is key. While Miller won't deliver the double-digit sack seasons he once did, his experience and leadership still carry weight. For the Commanders, he's a valuable piece in a defense that needs veteran presence. For the Cowboys, this means keeping an eye on divisional rivals and staying ready for any shifts in competitiveness. Looking ahead, the Cowboys training camp will be a crucial period to assess how rookies like Ezaraku fit into the defensive schemes and how veterans respond to new challenges. Early contract resolutions set the stage for focused preparation, and that is a major advantage. In summary, the ripple effect from Alfred Collins' signing is more than just numbers on a contract. It's a catalyst for movement across the league's second-round rookies, setting new standards and expectations. For the Cowboys, it represents both a challenge and an opportunity to secure a key defensive player in Donovan Ezaraku on fair terms, allowing the team to prepare fully for the season. The front office, coaching staff, and players understand the importance of these moments in the off-season. Contract negotiations, while often viewed as business transactions, directly impact the fabric of the team. When handled well, they pave the way for cohesion, growth, and ultimately success on the field. The Cowboys seem poised to handle these challenges with their usual professionalism and strategic vision. With training camp looming, the energy is building. Fans eagerly await the first glimpse of the rookies in action and the veterans leading the charge. The story of contract signings and team building will continue to unfold, but the early signs point toward a Cowboys team ready to compete, adapt, and thrive. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. In a move that could shake up the entire NFC landscape, whispers are swirling around the NFL world that veteran quarterback Aaron Rodgers might be signing with the Dallas Cowboys. This potential blockbuster deal has sent waves of excitement and speculation through the football community, as many wonder if Rodgers could finally bring the long-awaited dominance to the Cowboys franchise. Known for his incredible skill, pinpoint accuracy, and football IQ, Rodgers joining Dallas would instantly make the Cowboys one of the most formidable teams in the conference. For years, Rodgers has been a household name, synonymous with greatness, winning MVP awards and consistently delivering highlight reel performances. However, recent seasons have brought uncertainty about his future with his previous team, and the buzz now suggests that the Cowboys could be his next destination. If this deal goes through, it would mark a monumental chapter for both Rodgers and Dallas, a combination that could redefine the NFC hierarchy. The Cowboys, historically one of the NFL's most iconic franchises, have been hungry for a franchise quarterback capable of leading them to Super Bowl glory. Bringing in Rodgers could be the answer to their prayers, as his leadership and experience might elevate the entire roster. Fans are already imagining a dynamic offense led by Rodgers, potentially paired with a strong supporting cast that could outgun any defense in the league. On the other hand, skeptics question whether Rodgers still has enough left in the tank to carry a team with high expectations.